27.
To throw is Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Frazier. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
First carry for Elijah Mitchell.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it off from the outside the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with McAllister.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. First down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Play action now, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull it out. Couldn't hang it on 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a 4-10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Nighthawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point,
and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
The run on 1st down gets him a couple up to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Down the left sideline.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Swift is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Hurts looking to change the play. At the 3-yard line. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now 14-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Second and 11 now. Here's Prescott. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And he's got it down to the 28. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darnell Washington, 28 yards. And the Nighthawks are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
A handoff to McAllister, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Prescott to throw it. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought he would go deep and take Curlin inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On the give, McAllister with it. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a 2nd half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
In motion left comes Brown. On 1st down, Hurts. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. These guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another throw, second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He's the turn happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Prescott yet again. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
He marched to the end zone. He's hit a momentary walk with even that completion. No need to panic. They'll just get to a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing, Prescott. That ball nearly intercepted. Certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down. The kick by Joseph is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated grooves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Now Hurts going to move him around. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Smith catches left side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And now they'll shift things around.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
63.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Good.
Prescott now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Off the play fake, Prescott slings this deep for McLaurin.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. But now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
This will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 1.
63, 63, 63.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Throwing is Hurts. And he is caught.
Touchdown! Justin Jefferson from 13 yards out.
And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there comes a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Prescott.
This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
38 yards on the play.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
They go play action with Hurts. That's down the field for Jefferson. Touchdown, Eagles! Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 60. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now. As he knocks another one through. Touchdown to lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a 2nd and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. Flushed out right. He's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. The city always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here when Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record.